groceries. Busting makes me feel good.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Blockbusting, the podcast where we love to hate movies. I'm your host, Jay Light. Joining me today, very special guest, all the way from Houston, Texas.
I can't make me giggly. Go ahead.
Here freaking out, drinking a Sprite and whiskey.
Okay, just put my business out there.
He slept on my floor the other night.
No, I slept on an air mattress
slept on an air
that was
mattress
on
on
the
my
floor.
floor.
Don't do that. Don't make me sound sipping a whiskey, slept on my floor. It sounds like I got crazy issues.
It's Tre Tutson.
Thank you. How you doing, Jay?
I'm good, Trey. It's good to see you. Sorry to accidentally blow up your spot right at the very
Somebody
beginning
last
of this.
night called me Black U.
They did.
Yeah, they called me Tre Light. And
It's the glasses.
it is the glasses.
You have glasses that I would wear.
You have glasses that I would wear. That's
could-
funny. We cannot swap.
We cannot swap.
We will no.
I feel like our prescriptions are different
Totally different.
in a very
Yes, you
like,
see stuff as a white man, and I,
you have the different. You have a different kind of transition lenses
yeah,
where you see.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, you get it.
Night comes and I see danger,
Yeah,
possible convictions.
yep.
Yeah,
And me, I just see possibility.
you just see possibility and streetlights.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Like, oh, there's a lease space.
Oh, I bet I could probably do get a podcast studio going in that warehouse. Is there anybody in there?
Hello,
Hello?
You seem like a very.
Hello.
Anyone here?
I'm definitely a kind of guy who will walk in and be like, hello. That's my look. I'm investigative.
Oh, no one's here.
Mhm.
They must all be gone. No wonder it's for lease.
I'm gonna call the name outside. I'm gonna call David and see if he can maybe hook it up.
Yeah. You also
Get a
seem
deal on the
like-
square footage.
You also kind of seem like you get in partner, like you be in business with some people, and you be like, "Wait, we're gentrifying this neighborhood."
Yeah.
Like you be the guy that invested, but didn't really know what y'all were up to.
No, I'm looking at zoning maps. I'm not looking at the people who are on those maps. All right, I'm not looking at census reports
Exactly.
because not that I don't care, but I just am like I'm a busy guy. I got other warehouses to go look at.
It's a great area.
Yeah,
What?
there's a lot of potential.
Why?
They got a lot of trees. The streets are walkable. They got a high walkability score.
Starbucks here, there.
Yeah.
Not in an evil way.
No,
I
I'm
feel like
more of a blue bottle type of guy. We're not doing Starbucks, all right? We're
That's-
putting in
you are.
third wave coffee shops only.
That is, y'all don't understand. That is Jay completely. He his vibe is just, it's cool. It's been great being out here. I told you, I'm glad you were my introduction to this visit
Yeah.
because you live a normal life.
Mm-hmm.
It was very chilled. Just so y'all know, Jay gets up, he types very loud.
Yes.
But it's the type of typing that's intimidating. Where like you hear it and you like, I need to do some shit. Like it's like what am I doing with my life? And I can't. But yeah, he made me pull my. You were typing.
You pulled your
and I
laptop
went
out. You
pull
got
my
all your
laptop
homework
out.
done.
I did all my schoolwork and everything, but then, yeah. Anyway,
I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad that we were able to record,
Yes.
and that you got a movie that I had truly no desire to watch until you brought it up.
of course.
And it's a movie that came out this year. Got a lot of press. Marry Me,
Marry me.
starring J Lo, Jennifer Lopez, as some might call her,
Oh,
J Lo.
yeah.
Owen Wilson.
Yes.
We've got Sarah Silverman in there,
Yeah.
and
No. Okay. Yeah.
and we've got a guy, a Spanish pop star, Colombian pop star,
Oh, okay.
Maluma.
Yeah.
And that's it's a movie about Not Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman's the best friend in this movie.
She is.
Owen Wilson shows up to a concert. Jennifer Lopez is supposed to marry her pop star boyfriend on stage with the song called "Marry Me."
Yeah.
He is caught cheating on TMZ or whatever, whatever in the universe.
Cheating, or was he caught?
He was
caught. Yeah.
He was cheating on her. They caught him making out with J-Lo's assistant.
Which is not really cheating.
Wait a minute.
I mean, that's just, it's not really, that's not,
Hang on.
caught making out not really cheating. You know what I mean? That could just be like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a drunk moment.
But this is, I think, the central tension of the movie, too, is she going to take him back?
That's the whole, yeah.
Or is Owen Wilson is she going to work through her issues with this guy?
Yeah.
Or is she going to be in a marriage that's actually going to be with somebody who likes her?
Yeah.
And isn't going to just get caught making out with her assistant?
Yeah.
It's tough.
That's the whole, that basically is
Now, Trey, you had strong feelings about this movie, and I'm curious, what even led you to watch this in the first place? Like, what was your experience like the first time?
Talking to a girl that there's nothing really special about her. Like, what I mean by, wait, why did you pause, Jay?
You paused.
It's not.
You left room for me to process what you said.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know how, like, there's some people that they're just a straight up and down, and she is just as stereotypical as a black girlfriend can get.
Sure.
Like, it's just that. So I've never dealt with anything like that. I've usually dealt with people that are, they got some type of artsy-fartsy something in them.
Right. The nature of what we do, I think, leads to that a little bit.
Yeah. They at least they could have bad taste, but it's something like interesting about the thing that they are into. You're like, this is bad, but I like the way that you like this.
Yeah. I'm glad that you got to a point where you accepted a bad thing into your life.
Yes.
As opposed to just like, I'm just going to go with whatever everybody else likes.
Yes. Yes, exactly. This girl's not like that. She is just is as sheepish as yeah. So I was like, I've never been with this. Let me just see what this is like to operate in this. If this is who you are, I know how to do this. I know how to be a dumb boyfriend.
Yeah.
You
give yourself the chance to be basic.
So I was like, let's just watch a rom-com. She saw it and was like, like lit up. You know what I mean? Like. And I'm just like, I don't want to watch this. But and I'm not good at watching. I'm very visceral in my reactions.
Okay.
But I was holding it together. It was mostly horse lips, deep sighs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of that. A lot of eye rolling.
Sure.
And it's like, I'm like, look, we got to have fun in this. Like.
It's a movie that lends itself to being like, come on, we know what we're watching here, right?
Right? Yeah.
But she took it seriously.
She just, man, I can't. It's very annoying. I'm like, the thing that this is why as a guy you cannot be shallow. Women can be more shallow than guys.
Sure,
guys, whatever, but. As a guy, this is why you should be taught very young,
right,
not to lean into what you're physically attracted to.
Yeah,
because you will. Most times, you are in a very, very dull situation.
Yeah, being shallow in who you date, tends to lead to really shitty. Boring relationships.
And I'm a black guy from the South. So that usually leads into you being a very young grandfather.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a very young pawpaw.
Yeah.
So luckily I skipped all of that.
Good news. Good for you.
Yeah. So but anyway, that's like the thing that she's like, she just wants to watch stuff. Like she just whatever. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll do this. fine, it's new. That's how I do myself. Oh, you know what? It's relevant.
Yeah.
I can watch it.
Maybe I'll be a part of a conversation that people are having.
Maybe some jokes will come out of this.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I judge every movie off of if it would make at least interesting stand-up bit. Because I feel like every idea kind of comes out as sort of in a joke form. Dude, what if? Like, it's sort of a very, like, hypothetical, what if, blah, blah, like...
and this movie especially is, I mean, rom-coms, I feel like, are a classic example of doing that, where the premise is always, what if a lady's bookshop was about to get destroyed, but they fell in love with somebody via email?
Yeah.
Right? And this is, what if a pop star married a guy?
But what if a pop star... Yeah, married a guy with a broken fucking nose.
Yeah.
And just, oh, wait, can you swear on this?
Yeah, you can swear
Okay,
on this.
all right.
You can talk about Owen Wilson's broken fucking nose.
But I'm just saying, like, it's like, you know, what if a pop star married an audience member?
Yeah.
And, not an audience member, a fan, or whatever, however you
No, he
describe
wasn't
it.
even a fan. He was just an audience member.
That's
That's true. I think that is the most accurate way to describe it.
He was, with somebody, and... It's just, you're like, this sucks. Because the way they tag, and like, I'm imagining it as a bit that's getting tagged, that is just, he has like a daughter, and they, like, it's trying to make fun of like this
and he's
shitty.
a nerd.
Yeah, and he's like, he has a math club. And
yeah, and she does too much promotion.
Yeah.
And she loves social media, and she's got a mean assistant.
Yeah, dude, and he's a teacher, so her life is just too fast.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's like that.
He's got a flip phone. He doesn't even know what social media is.
Yeah, he's clueless. Yeah.
Um,
Versus like Get Out, good, interesting. Say, hey, you know how white people are always trying to be like us?
yeah.
What if they just became us and we were slaves again, but like in our like in our existence, but they took over our minds. It's at least interesting.
That's at least interesting. Marry Me, I think, in the sort of the vein of rom-coms, generally,
Yeah.
it's not a groundbreaking movie.
No. It's a money grab if it could be.
It's also,
If it could have been.
it's got so much product placement in it,
Tons.
subtle and overt. You know,
We've
got literally our main character, Kat Valdez, played by Jennifer Lopez, has a Vitamix sponsorship. You know, so we see her juicing, a bunch,
a ton,
talking about Vitamix blenders.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
We see a cardboard cutout of her selling Vitamix blenders in a Williams Sonoma. So we got two brands for the price of one. Yeah. All right. We got all sorts of stuff happening on all of the social media platforms, which they're like, social media is great. You should be on it. Even though Owen Wilson is like, I think it kind of rots your brain. And they're like, no, it didn't rot our brains.
Oh my God, dude. Did you hate this movie?
I didn't hate this movie.
I knew you did.
And I hate to say that.
I knew you didn't.
But there are parts, I had big problems with this movie.
Okay.
One of the big problems I had was the product placement. I know, I get you're doing it to make the movie happen, but do you really need to have a kid say, when they're talking about making a website, say, I made it on Wix.com?
Yeah,
practically looking to the camera. Hi, I made my teacher's website on Wix.com, where you can make all of the websites that look shittier than a Squarespace website.
Breaking the fourth. I feel like the thing that could have made this movie better is if they had broke the fourth wall. Because it'd been funny if they'd have been like, no, I made it on, where's my camera? I made it on Wix.com. Like, did it, you know what I mean? But it was like, it was taken like too seriously.
Owen, are you having a problem with your wife? Why don't you grab a Snickers? Take a bite of that before you argue with your pop star wife who you don't understand. I'm Sarah Silverman.
Yeah. No, I did not. Yeah, I didn't enjoy this movie. I was just getting angry. I have a problem with guys that lack game in movies.
Okay.
That was my big problem, is that
you must have hated watching Hitch.
No, it's just funny.
Because you have one guy who has game teaching a bunch of people who didn't have game.
So, and it's funny, but that's almost like sort of the same shit, that movie. Mm-hmm. Guy going after over the top lady.
Right.
has no shot. The thing about these movies, the thing I can't stand about these movies, like these people have zero shot.
Yeah.
They have zero shot, and then when they get with the person, you see why they would have zero shot, even if this person wasn't famous and glamorous.
Yeah.
Even if they wasn't that person, if she was just a lady that caught the train, if she was just the hottest, I don't know, fucking barista.
Yeah.
If she was just like, the hottest, you have no shot because you have no way to enter into this.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should get I like Think Like a Man because they have like that type of range.
Okay. I've never seen Think Like a Man.
Of course you haven't. So well, I wouldn't expect you to be like, oh yeah, I've seen both. I wouldn't.
I mean, I have no reason to see Think Like a Man too.
Exactly. But you seem like you see that first and be like, wait, there's a
second?
There's a first one? No, like there's an original.
Oh, there's an original.
Like you
No.
see two first.
Oh, I remember when the original came out.
You remember that?
Yeah, because I remember they also had because it was based off the book.
Steve Harvey's book.
Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man.
Yeah, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, I got the
You're right.
title
You're right.
wrong.
You're right.
But you're right.
These are. I only noticed these are black powerhouses.
Yeah.
I could tell you all of the Tyler Perry presents.
Tyler Perry presents I Think I Love My Wife.
Yeah,
A classic.
I can't fucking fuck with you.
Tyler Perry's presents Medea Goes to Marriage Counseling.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
that's
not
not
one.
thing.
But that could be.
But I absolutely love the idea of a dude that is just like, oh yeah, Tyler Perry, and he's just riffing off other black, just other black.
Tyler Perry presents Baby Boy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tyler Perry presents Snowfall. You're just like, why are these drug dealers? This is insane. Every drug dealer
Oh my god.
is dressed as an auntie. But for some fucking strange reason. No, I just and there's like moments where like the movie's 20 minutes.
I guess
That movie is 20 minutes. You do the thing, the challenge or whatever. I'm going to select a person.
Right.
You, my God, da-da-da. And then it ends when it just ends. When she realizes like, oh, you're like a good guy.
You're actually a good guy.
Here's
I should
a
be
big
with
bag
you.
of money. And hey.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or just, something sweet. Oh, your daughter's a fan.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it. Oh, no, who went? No, he went with Sarah Silverman.
He went with Sarah Silverman.
That's
Because
right.
I will say, I think performance-wise, I do think Sarah Silverman gives the best performance of the movie.
Yeah.
Sarah Silverman
100%.
cast as the best friend of our hapless, gameless Owen Wilson math teacher guy.
Yeah.
She's great. Sarah Silverman's pulling it off very well. She's got all the best lines. She's talking about taking a shit in front of a bunch of paparazzi.
Yeah. She
Fun.
was killing it.
She
She
was
was
killing
she
it.
was good. Yeah. I mean, but she's like never not bad.
Right.
She's one of those people that just like, even if like John Leguizamo, he's
Yeah.
never bad at anything.
Yeah.
Even if the thing is bad, you're like, well, that guy was
Right.
He nailed it.
Owen Wilson, on the other hand, I've seen Owen Wilson be much better in other movies. And it feels like in this, he is. I couldn't put a finger on it until you said I hate seeing guys without game in movies. Owen Wilson plays the kind of person who, like, you watch the movie and you're not surprised that he has not dated at all since getting divorced.
Yes. And the thing that this is another thing that bothers me in the movie. The thing that bothers me. There's these moments where she is giving him this. Whatever, like he starts interacting, it starts happening, and he's kind of caught up in her lifestyle a bit.
Yeah.
There's interviews, there's this, there's that. All right. I don't know what motherfucking beta male they brought in to create this character. But once you in the mix of that lifestyle with a person that is of the caliber of beauty as a Jennifer Lopez,
Yeah.
your ego goes through the roof.
Yeah.
Regardless of how lucky the situation is of her just being like, I'm just going to pick the most sad case in this goddamn crowd and bring you on. Once you in the mix, you like, yo, I'm here.
You got to show her off to everybody.
He's like, I'm avoiding this. Nope, I don't want anything to do with that. I just want to go back to my apartment. I just want to be a math teacher. He has that shit is, dude. Soon as she puts you and you in there, you riding in you in the third Suburban. You know how they put everybody in the fucking Tahoes and the Yukons and shit. Once you in that, that's it. You like, hey.
Once you're 3 cars in the motorcade,
it's a wrap.
You got it going on.
Yo, the math club. Man, fuck them kids. And then you close your flip phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
throw your flip phone into the river. Abandon your daughter. You'll do anything for this hot pop star lady.
Once you in there, because you're like, I'm in the mix of this shit. You know who nailed it? Well, obviously, I know we're flipping movies, but it reminds me of like Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up. Leo's character is a very simple, I have a wife and blah, blah. He's this really smart guy. But then he kind of got into that world.
As soon as Cate Blanchett's character shows up and is like, yeah, I'll fuck you.
And he was like, oh, shit, well, this is where we at now. Yep. Like, that's normal human
behavior.
Yeah, penis having behavior. Yeah. Like, that is,
That's I feel like I thought that Jennifer Lopez's character was at least acting more human than Owen Wilson's was.
Yeah, which is go ahead. Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like if we're gonna have a movie where we are supposed to, as light and fluffy as it is, we're still supposed to like care about the relationship of these two at the heart of the movie. And I really found myself caring a lot more about Jennifer Lopez as Kat Valdez than I did about Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson, his character has so little to do in this movie that you focus so much more on his daughter and her own anxiety than on him.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is that's not great for your character.
Not for a lead.
For a lead in a romantic comedy. Who we're supposed to be like, I hope that this relationship works out.
Yeah, but it's because he don't have, I was rooting for?
Who?
I was rooting for the Colombian pop star.
You were rooting for Bastian?
Yes. I'm rooting for him because I'm like, he should be able to get her back.
Yeah.
He made out with J-Lo's, whatever, Kat Valdez's assistant.
Yeah.
Which should already be a opening.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying like in a way of like, I don't know, like it just, I'm the Colombian pop star. Like I made out with your assistant, we're in this space.
But she's had 6 marriages.
I feel like this movie was a justification of how many times she's been married. It's just like, I just like getting married. I just like it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's what it feels like to me.
It felt like the pop star learning how to be a normal human being. That's a funny concept.
Yeah.
Because that can work on its own even without the rom-com conceit.
Yeah.
That's that's a tale as old as time, like Prince and the Pauper kind of a thing.
Yeah.
You get to who doesn't laugh when you see somebody who doesn't know how to open the door to their house?
Yeah.
Wacky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to throw a big rock through the window.
Then they have that day.
Yep.
The day where he's like, you got to do everything on your own. Mm-hmm. No nothing.
Yeah.
She's got to figure this out.
But there's also so much stuff in this movie, as sweet as I do think the central relationship is, there was a lot of stuff in this movie that really didn't make sense.
All right.
And I was really pissed off about that.
Okay.
Like, I thought, given how much at the very beginning of their relationship, we are led to believe the paparazzi are going to be on them like flies on shit the whole time.
Yes.
For them to have any opportunity when they're in the city to get away and walk down the street and not be surrounded by paparazzi, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
That didn't make any sense. I didn't think about that. Yeah. That didn't make sense. Also, that was the other thing. Him being in that. Oh, the other thing was, it was like him, like when they were like, when they're like at his door and they're like, he's kind of whatever.
Right.
And he just, I guess it was just like, what did he do? He just walk and go back teaching?
He went back inside, and they would like show up at the gate, and Sarah Silverman would throw them off. But then all of a sudden they're out late at night.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Lopez and Owen Wilson are able to walk down the street in New York just fine.
Yeah.
Which is not how it works.
Not for how they dressed up the fame.
Yeah.
Of like everyone's in this person's business. Everyone's in this mix of,
especially somebody who is constantly being live streamed.
Yes.
And they know where their location is at all times. Like, that Kat Valdez's team is tipping off the paparazzi to tell them where to go to get the best shot of her leaving a club or leaving an airport.
Yeah.
Or leaving a concert. Guarantee that that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
The paparazzis know where this guy's school is. They know where Owen Wilson's going to be at all times, all right?
Facts.
They're going to harass the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time. He was gonna have to like stop teaching. Like it would have been like this is becoming a distraction.
Yeah.
At school, like
it's also for the amount of time that they spent at the very beginning of their relationship saying, yeah, you know what, we're not gonna try and upend your life. We're gonna try and let you keep teaching and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
To have more of that stuff creep in would have added an actual level of tension to the movie that the movie doesn't have.
Yes. Also, if this movie was a hard R,
that would have changed a lot.
Because now, and not for like sexual reasons or nothing like that. Like, just to be able to speak in a situation like that,
mm-hmm.
In a raw, real way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. It was too. Not like this is not a.
It's too fairy tale.
I think they never hooked up. Also, meaning there was no insinuation that they were hooking up.
They do it once, but we barely see it. We don't
remember the part.
We don't really see them kiss at all in the movie. Even at the very, very end of the movie when they finally get back together.
Yeah,
they hug before they kiss.
Yeah,
which pisses me off
because that's not. Yeah, I mean, this is here's the other thing. You pick that guy, just you, blah blah blah, whatever, XYZ.
I'm gonna choose you because I see you standing
after
right there.
After like a week, he's like, "Oh, I'm like, this is happening." Because isn't there like a duration in which they have to?
They're gonna do it for 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Right, and whatever. Okay. Yeah, so week goes by. Day 8, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna need some of that pussy." And to me, that's the rest of the movie. Is I'm trying to get some of that pussy.
Is him trying to get
literally that's it. Yeah, I kind of stopped teaching, and my daughter is I don't know where she is.
Yeah.
And
Sarah Silverman's character is the kind of character who would be encouraging him
to be like, "Hey, you gotta
get that pussy.
You have to fuck this lady.
You gotta.
She's famous.
Why wouldn't you?"
It doesn't make sense. I would have loved. They picked Owen Wilson like that. Like the thing is this: they didn't pick a sad enough lead.
Who do you think they should have gone with as the lead?
Patton Oswalt.
Oh,
because that's
incredible.
Because
casting.
Now you're like, oh yeah, he has now everything seems believable. This guy has no shot at smashing this lady. Like she obviously is like, I'm just gonna go along with this thing.
It's a great point.
He's quirky, like he's just like that. Like you had to me, it was that type of a Patton Oswalt, a Pete Holmes.
Yeah,
it's that sort of. Owen Wilson, he just made you be like, yo, why is she?
Owen Wilson has played a hot guy before, right?
With a broken nose.
We gotta go for somebody who is a true underdog here.
Yes,
because then you're really highlighting what the message of the movie is about.
Yeah,
which is get to know somebody.
Yes, it not Owen Wilson, Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn could use a movie like this in his life.
It's like
they went with the wrong Wedding Crasher.
Yeah. Now Pete Davidson. This movie is like I said, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because he'd have fucked her, and then it'd been like, and the rest of the movie would have just been like, well, this guy is more famous.
He's got too much game.
Yeah, exactly. Because he has actual game.
Yeah.
They didn't pick up. They needed a sad. To me, they needed a somebody that you're like, oh, this poor guy.
Yeah.
Like that, but they have it kind of written on him already.
No, you're right.
Patton has a poor guy shape.
Yes.
He's shaped like, oh, poor bastard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they gave him those things.
Honestly, even like, I think like a Mike Myers would work for this.
Even a Mike Myers, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's but it doesn't work with like a
We don't want to go with somebody
Sandler.
It doesn't work for Sandler. You can't go with somebody who's not just unconventionally handsome.
Yeah.
Right? You
True,
can't
true,
do that. You
true.
got to go with somebody who is going to get
It would have been hilarious
passed over.
with Louis C.K. I would have it would have been like, yo, this movie.
If this movie had been made in like 2015, Louis C.K. would have been the lead.
It would have been hilarious
Guaranteed.
because he already perfect. He has that because he kind of played that in his show.
I don't want to watch this fucking. I don't want to go to this fucking concert.
Exactly. I don't want to. It's a lady.
And then they do the hard R version where he's like, I've been jerking off to you anyway. All right, why not? Why don't we just do it?
Yeah, the hard R version. He ruins her comedy career. She's just like, she was gonna transition to the jokes.
Yep.
And he was like, "Let me lock it."
Yeah. Oh my God.
But yeah, maybe that.
Maybe that.
Anyway, that was a big thing for me. But the guy either had to have strong game, and she's just so egotistic. Because that's the thing that is the most. I think that's what bothered me the most.
I said he didn't have game.
That's one. 1A would be they did not present the true ego of a lady that I think you talked about this before, like just riding around this week. It's like the ego of it was someone else, but the like men in power, like obviously our egos can, but it's well documented.
Right.
We keep track of egotistical men.
We know what happens.
Because they mess up lives in mass.
Yes.
Egotistical men mess up lives in mass. We'll destroy a country.
Right.
Women, they can figure out a way to shit in your heart. Like the ego of a lady is because I can probably make you feel I'm trying to figure out a way to word this, but it's like they can make you feel so small. The ego of a lady can just like it just destroys you.
I think it's because women are more in touch with their emotions than men.
Exactly.
And that means that there's a level of knowing exactly the most painful angle to come at you with.
Their precision. Precision. Exactly. And man, just meaning like we don't see her have that in this movie, and she has a perfect opportunity to when he breaks up with her. He has the perfect opportunity to get destroyed by Kat Valdez, as opposed to her just being like, "What?" Yeah, she just got broke up with like a regular. Are you?
Yeah.
What? It's
yeah.
Like, that's not happening.
That's not how it goes
at all. Like,
and instead we have the most painful part of the movie.
Okay.
The part that I liked the least.
Okay.
Is the ending where we have this whole subplot that's been set up where where Owen Wilson's daughter wants to not be embarrassed as a mathlete at the mathalon. Right? This whole subplot that like we haven't even talked about really on this whole episode of this podcast because it's stupid and it shouldn't be in this movie. But they have this big mathalon sequence and she's getting it's cruel the way that literally everybody in this auditorium in Peoria, Illinois is treating her. The other coach
That
is being a piece of shit.
Right.
The students are being a piece of shit.
No one's acting like that
Even
over math.
Everybody on her own team is like laughing at her and filming her.
Yeah.
And putting like dipshit
Because
filters on her on
she froze
Instagram.
up, right?
Yeah.
She froze up when answering beforehand,
a big
right?
math question that was like the one that was going to be the linchpin of
That's right.
what's going to save the team and win them first place at the mathlon.
Yeah.
And this happens again, and she freezes up, and it's just a slow motion montage of all these kids pointing and laughing at her, and even the coach being like, "Your daughter's an idiot. I'm so sorry. You should have done better."
And then, go ahead.
And then Jennifer Lopez shows up just in time, and they're dancing, and she answers the thing, and she gets it right, but they run out of time, and Owen Wilson's like, "You answered it. It's okay. I'm glad you did it. That's all that matters.
You answered it."
There's no reason for any of that to be in this movie.
The other thing, see, you got good ass real explanations.
Mm-hmm.
I just have little shit that bother me. For real.
You got
like,
little
to
things
me,
here and there.
Well, a whole movie, like you got to invest in the whole movie anyway.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But like little shit in movies bother me. I'm the person that be like, they need to fix his hair. That little shit is combing. I'm like little shit will bother me.
Yeah.
I know. She go to the airport. She go to the airport to fly.
Yeah.
To go to this little ass Illinois town,
right?
Illinois, home of Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Goes to go there, and it's like a gajillion. It's like some insane amount, right?
Yeah. It's like thousands upon thousands of dollars.
It's like a crazy amount.
Yeah.
And the thought, I just was like, dude, this is not. They just call for a private plane.
Yeah.
And you just
get a private plane.
Private and you go.
I get why they're doing it for the joke of like, oh, she's going to fly coach. She's going to try and buy fancy lady stuff. And instead you got to get ham and Michelob Ultra. Another shitty product placement where the flight attendant practically was
right.
Sorry, we don't have champagne and caviar. We have ham cubes and Michelob Ultra. It's only 64 calories.
Where's my camera? Dude, I want a movie. I don't mind product placement in a movie as long as they break the fourth wall every time they do it.
I think that's how we should do it from now on.
From now on. Because that's what we feel when we're sitting there.
I know what you're getting
Now
at.
I want a Michelob. Now I have to pause this shit and go get a 12-pack.
Yeah.
Just so I can watch you.
I mean, for
fly to
years.
this mathlon.
So I don't know if I've ever talked to you about this. When I was in school, I won this filmmaking competition that was sponsored by Sprite, conveniently enough, right there on camera. And
Where's my camera?
we had to have like brand stuff in there, right? Obviously, it's big product placement. Yeah. But for years, even to this day, I first of all, I can't drink Sprite anymore. I used to love Sprite. They gave us so much Sprite to have on set that it ruined Sprite for
you?
me.
Yeah.
And even now, anytime I see a Sprite, the first two things that come to my head are, oh, that's a delicious, refreshing Sprite he's about to drink.
Yeah.
Because that's the brand messaging. We had to literally refer to it all the time as delicious, refreshing Sprite. So it's all I have in my head now. That's all I got is I think, wow, if only we had a moment where we got a chance to see these characters drink a delicious, refreshing Sprite. Instead of like, I got a Sprite. That's what we need.
Here's another thing. Exactly. Or just like, bro, you got something to drink? Appreciate it. And it's a Sprite can. Mm-hmm. It's just like, it happens to be Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never gonna just happen to be Sprite.
Yeah.
If it's gonna happen to be anything, it's lemon lime soda.
Or it's a white can.
Yeah.
That says like Sprite.
I will say the best part about product placement in movies is if you work on movie or TV sets where there's product placement, you're gonna get extra shit.
A surplus.
Yeah. The first movie, one of my first jobs out here, I was a PA on an indie feature film, and we got a peanut butter sponsorship because there was like a young kid in the movie, so there's a lot of peanut butter in the house. Yeah. And it was the good stuff. It was Peanut Butter and Company. That's nice ass peanut butter.
That's good. I don't know anything about.
Oh, that's like pure. Like they've got flavors. They've got a Nutella mixed in peanut butter, chocolate hazelnut peanut butter. Yeah. Incredible. and I would just take jars of peanut butter from work because I was broke. I was interning on this feature film.
Several sandwiches.
I would just eat straight. I eat peanut butter straight out of the jar, and I'll make some sandwiches. All right, and I'm getting the good peanut butter because I'm not going to be able to afford Peanut Butter and Co. All right, I'm going to get a vat of Skippy with my own money.
Yeah.
So
Peanut Butter and Company.
Yeah.
That's the good
stuff. That's the aspirational peanut butter. I still can't afford that peanut butter. That's how aspirational that peanut butter is.
Do you do? I mean, I don't want to bring it up. This is a very, very, very white activity. Do you put Peanut Butter and Company on your balls for the dog, or is that just like Jiffy, Skippy? Do you put cheap shit?
I think you got to go with cheap shit.
Okay.
You got to go with you can go with Kirkland Signature if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine a product placement for Peanut Butter and Company to put it in a movie, to put it on your balls. It's like, oh man, I gotta come so bad.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got this Peanut Butter and Company. Lucy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Another thing about this movie.
Hit me.
Can we stop trying to act like they keep trying to make like smart things for kids?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like that's not. I don't know nobody. We had a math club.
Yeah.
At my school. I don't know nobody that was in it.
I don't know anybody who was in
like,
math club. I don't even know if we had one.
And make it like speech and debate.
People have done that.
Or
I was in speech and debate.
Right? Yeah. Or like if you're just trying to get away from like okay, they don't have to be an athlete, but maybe she's a trainer. Maybe like I'm just saying like make it math club is I'm already like checked out.
Yeah.
Because you start adding because you do math club, but then you add how people will behave if she plays softball.
Right.
So
which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Which makes no fucking sense.
You know what they should have done now that I think about it? And this is a level of, I think this is like splitting the difference. Because it's a level of believability in terms of how people would be behaving.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, you got to check the STEM education box, I guess. If you're going to make a movie involving kids, they have to be like nerd kids now. Robotics Club. Have them be into BattleBots.
That works. Yeah.
And have them be somebody, and she didn't freeze up, but she all of a sudden like the robot she made.
The robot didn't work.
It didn't work in the clutch moment.
Yes.
And now everybody's
you could fuck with that. You could because that I at least care. Like damn, she worked on this. She whatever. Oh, she forgot that part. Blah blah. You could.
But also, it's a subplot in the movie that doesn't need to exist.
No,
we don't. We only need the daughter in this movie to see Jennifer Lopez and be like, that could be my new stepmom if you play your cards right, Dad.
Yeah. Just for that brief.
Get your shit together.
Which, by the way, if she's yeah, exactly. That's exactly what she would do. She would see Jennifer Lopez's character and be like, Dad, don't blow it.
And she does a little bit.
Yeah.
She's doing some of that at the very beginning. But then we get into this stupid I want my daughter to be not anxious thing. Which yeah, okay, then you get a cute scene of kids dancing with Jennifer Lopez, but do we need that? I don't think we do.
No.
We need J-Lo and Owen Wilson.
Sorry, my lips are chapped.
No, it's all good.
I have to make sure I put on some. Where's my camera?
Bliss
Tex.
Here's actually, you know what? I'm going to go with Vaseline lip therapy with cocoa butter for soft glowing lips.
No, Jay. No, you got to do it. God damn it, you put it on already. Jay, you got to do it like we're talking. All right, so we're going to do it. I'm counting you in. 3, 2, 1. Jay, your lips seem a bit dry.
They are a little bit dry. I think now's a great time for me to put on some Vaseline lip therapy with cocoa butter.
Yeah?
For soft glowing skin. You know, I just love Unilever. They're made in Trumbull, Connecticut.
Yeah, is that right?
Trey.
That makes me laugh. Yeah.
I think I like this movie more than you did. And
Way more.
I think it's fun, but it's got issues.
Did you watch it alone?
Yeah.
I think I hate it more because I watched it with a woman.
If ever there was a line to get out of this episode on, watch your shitty rom-coms alone.
There's only one rom-com that should ever be watched.
Which one?
Annie Hall.
Oh yeah, Annie Hall,
The original.
the OG.
The one that set the tone. That's it. Everybody kept trying to make it over and over and over.
I think
Joanna Man's a good rom-com.
I've never seen Joanna Man.
God damn it. You know
Are
what,
you
Jay?
surprised though?
I'm not surprised, but it's getting frustrating. Every time you have never seen a black movie, I feel like you also don't know that we have a bad relationship with the police.
What? You guys have a bad relationship with the what?
Yes, Jay. It's pretty bad. I can't jog in your neighborhood.
No, you can. Yeah, you can. It's gonna be fine.
What do you mean? You don't have shoes? You need shorts to jog in my neighborhood?
They
What
got
do
a
you
bike
mean?
lane and a sidewalk. You can.
Man.
It's just gonna be just fine.
We was in Beverly Hills.
Go walk over by the
yesterday.
stables. You'll be okay.
We was in Beverly Hills yesterday waiting to go. It's bro, I saw a lady. She looked like she made Karens. And I'm not meaning like, like birth them. I mean like she's like a scientist.
She's like a Stepford Karen maker. She puts them in a lab.
It's like she's up there making Karens, and then she's like, you know what? I need to go outside because I gotta go snitch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's what it's like she left her house like, let me go look for some shit to snitch about. And dog, I swear to God, like the way she turns and stops to examine shit, you're like,
Yeah.
this is data.
What did she snitch on you guys for anything?
No, but boy,
That's good.
did she give me a stare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
bet-
was just like, okay, I don't need to be. This is what I'm saying. You just know, like, all right, this ain't the neighborhood to get caught
Yeah.
doing nothing.
You
Here.
don't need to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
Well, if people want to check out what you got going on, Trey, where can they do that on the social media?
At Tre Tutson, TreTutson on everything. And then all of my dates are always at TreTutson.com. And
You should go see Trey live, by the way.
yeah, I'm better
Trey's-
live than I don't transfer well on the internet.
I think you did pretty good though. Today,
It was fun.
Yeah.
You took notes and shit, and I don't like that you took college so seriously.
well, hey, listen. I gotta lean in where I can. You can follow me at Diet J,
What made you go with Diet J?
J Light.
That's fucking right. I mean, damn. Well, I thought it was something different. Well,
No.
Trey, it used to be 350, and then
I do
thought
get
it was-
followed by a lot of like diet influencer accounts now. It used to be, it was more when I was like first starting having social media accounts, where they'd be like, Fit and Friendly Frankie would be following
Yeah.
me or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they thought I was going to go on a weight loss journey. And instead, nah, it's just a silly little wordplay.
God damn.
I got the idea from Diet Coke, one of my favorite beverages. If you want a little hit of caffeine, Diet Coke. You can follow at Blockbusting Pod for all the social media for Blockbusting, and consider subscribing to the Patreon if you want to support the show. Our wonderful producers, Melanie and Ben. And you can throw a little money. $1 a month is as low as it goes. You can go up to $5, get access to the full streaming library of Jay Flicks himself.
Yes. Do all of the supporting for Jay.
Do
Jay
that.
is a very, very good guy. Nice guy. Took me to the store. Everybody's friendly with him at the Comedy Store. You can always tell that. And like I say, I stayed at his house, and you can tell there's not much friction in his relationship.
I try.
Yeah.
I do
you
what
can
I can.
tell, like, oh, this is a balanced home. He like listens to her stories and shit. Like, this is a good guy.
This is nice to hear.
Yeah. I should be learning from how you were behaving, but I'm just not cut from that cloth.
Well, hey,
I need tension.
we need to get you your own hitch. We need to get you a white hitch.
I don't need. That movie. That's funny.
White hitch?
I would watch a movie where it's a white guy trying to teach a black guy how to get white women.
What? Who's gonna be? Who are our leads in that movie, though?
Gerard Carmichael. No. No. I don't know, man.
You
That's
can't go with Kevin Hart.
really-
That's too obvious.
That's too annoying.
Maybe that's when you
That's
finally
too
move to
fucking
LA. That's the movie we'll make together.
That would be hilarious. That would be really funny.
I'd be on board with that.
Yeah.
I'd help you. Now we have a project. Now you got to move here.
I will. Now we got to write together. Jay
Yeah.
don't like writing with people. Just so y'all know, he's good. He's good as a staff member. Perfect. He like he said, he gets hired all the time. But
Well, everybody is going to complain about how loud I type.
bro, so loud.
If
Like,
I'm writing
literally.
with somebody, I'm just going to type louder to drown out your voice. Thanks again, Trey.
Thanks again, Jay. Diet Jay. That is.
This has been Blockbusting. Go see something good
How many
for
of
a
these we doing?
change. These?
Yeah.
How many of how many of what? These episodes?
Yeah.
We're done.
God damn it.
That's the end of the episode.
Ugh.
You cut me off right in the middle of the sign-off line.
Oh, sorry. Shut up, Trey.
Go see something good for a change and drink a delicious, refreshing Sprite. Right there.
Brought to you by Sprite? No, I don't.
I hope. Sponsor me, Sprite.